The business model is at the core of any successful startup, because no matter how cool an idea is or how unique something may seem, a startup must have a viable way of making money that is worthy enough for future investment and to sustain itself. In this video, we will tell you what are best business models. Before starting the video, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon, so you'll get notified when we upload the next video. Number 10. What is a business model? A business model is an outline of how a company plans to make money with its product and customer base in a specific market. At its core, a business model explains four things: what product or service a company will sell, how it intends to market that product or service, what kind of expenses it will face, how it expects to turn a profit. The term business model refers to a company's plan for making a profit. It identifies the products or services the business plans to sell, its identified target market, and any anticipated expenses. Business models are important for both new and established businesses. They help new, developing companies attract investment, recruit talent, and motivate management and staff. Established businesses should regularly update their business plans, or they'll fail to anticipate trends and challenges ahead. Business plans help investors evaluate companies that interest them. Number 9. The servitization business. Instead of selling a product or a service as a one-off, servitization companies operate on a subscription or ongoing service model, building a more intimate understanding of their customers in the process. As an example, let's compare content creators Netflix and Disney. A subscription business model can be applied to both traditional brick-and-mortar businesses and online businesses alike. Essentially, as we explained in reference to Netflix, the customer pays a recurring payment on a monthly basis for access to a service or product. A company may directly ship its product in the mail, or you may pay a fee to use an app. Examples: in addition to Netflix, other businesses using the subscription model include HelloFresh, Beer Cartel, Stitch Fix, as well as other streaming services like Hulu, HBO Go, and Disney+. Disney produces a film, releases it in cinemas, and the film is either a hit or it's not. They won't necessarily understand exactly how many people watched it and how much those viewers liked it. Netflix, on the other hand, has an intensely close customer relationship, understanding exactly how many users have streamed a movie or series, whether they gave up partway through and watched something else, whether they then went on to watch more content starring the same actor, etc. Another example is Dollar Shave Club versus Gillette. Number 8. The platform-based business. This model is closely linked to the sharing economy and subscription models. Well-known examples of platform businesses include Facebook, GitHub, Uber, and Airbnb. As you can probably guess from these examples, platforms provide a mechanism or network. This could be a physical network, not necessarily online, for parties to interact with each other. Platforms deliver value for users by facilitating direct connections and exchanges between people. In return, the platform gets incredible insight into its user communities. Number 7. The social, authentic business. The traditional corporate business model, with its hierarchies, silos, and endless formal meetings, is changing. These days, customers want to see the people behind the brand. They want to really connect with a business. Remember how companies, and more specifically, the people who work for them, were discouraged from voicing personal viewpoints or discussing the company outside of work? That's now an outdated way of operating. Today's authentic businesses share their opinions and stand up for their values. Typically, the CEO is active on social media, and employees are actively encouraged to be brand ambassadors. And crucially, the brand itself has a lively and engaging social media presence, with a strong brand message that really connects with the target audience. Some of today's most authentic brands include Adidas, Apple, and Lego. Number 6. The employee-centric business. The way we work is changing. People are more nomadic in their work, and the days of a job for life are well and truly gone. To be successful, companies still need great people, but the way they go about attracting those people is changing. The gig economy has played a huge role in this transformation, since it gives businesses the means to create a fantastic team in lots of different ways. not just the traditional, full-time, permanent employee route. As such, businesses are increasingly happy for people to come and go, and to work for more than one company at a time. In this changing environment, it's vital companies become employee-centric. This means offering people an attractive place to work, flexibility, space to grow, and the means to develop their career. Google is a prime example of such a business. Number 5. The partner-centric business. As well as becoming more employee-centric, companies are also becoming more partner-centric. They are almost like networked businesses, outsourcing work, tapping into on-demand services, partnering with providers, and insourcing expertise where necessary. They create attractive networks of partnerships and are a valuable partner to others. Just look at the average small or mid-sized business these days, and you'll likely see an example of a networked partner-centric business. They might, for instance, outsource their social media strategy to one firm, partner with a web design company, bring in a brand consultant, enlist external training providers, and so on. In today's rapidly changing business world, larger companies have a lot to learn from this flexible, scalable model. Number 4. The customer value-obsessed business. For me, this model applies to absolutely every business because it's all about solving customers' problems, anticipating their needs, making people's lives easier, and removing any friction or hassle. Amazon is an obvious example of this. Online personal styling subscription service Stitch Fix is another great example. With Stitch Fix, users detail their size and style preferences by filling out a questionnaire. Then, using artificial intelligence, the system preselects clothes that will fit and suit the customer, and a personal stylist chooses the best options from that preselected list, and voila! The perfect clothes for you arrive at your door every month. No more shopping in crowded shopping centers, queuing for changing rooms, or ordering items online only to find they don't fit. Number 3. The constant innovation business. The ability to innovate is crucial to business success. But today, the pace of innovation isn't just fast, it's constant. Some of the most successful businesses in the world are constantly innovating and transforming, even if it means cannibalizing their own products and services to create something new. Take Apple's iPod, for example. By introducing smartphones that could hold your music, the company effectively killed off the need for a separate device. Sure, some people still love their iPod, but even die-hard iPod lovers won't be surprised to learn that iPod sales have been in decline since 2008, which, funnily enough, was the year after the iPhone was introduced. Number 2. The data-driven business. The concept of a data-driven business model is built around data as a product. It lays out benefits for users of database services and introduces methods for managing of such products. Smart organizations recognize that data is one of their critical business assets. Really smart organizations encourage a data culture, where the importance of data is recognized at every level of the business, and decisions across the company are based on data, not assumptions. The data-driven business has measures in place to understand exactly what's happening now, and uses that information to make better decisions, refine operations, and even create new revenue streams. Companies who really value data are well placed to experiment and innovate at a faster pace, which ties in with the previous business model. When a company employs a data-driven approach, it means it makes strategic decisions based on data analysis and interpretation. A data-driven approach enables companies to examine and organize their data with the goal of better serving their customers and consumers. Companies with data-driven business models base their core business on data. This focus, or dependence, on data can affect all dimensions of a business model: the value proposition, as well as value added or the revenue model. Value added is generated from data by making data the company's key resource. This means its core activities include data acquisition, data evaluation, or data use. Number 1. The tech-savvy business. We live in a time of breakneck technological innovation. AI, big data, blockchain, 3D printing, augmented reality, and virtual reality are just some of the massive changes that are taking place right now. So it's no surprise that many of the most successful companies on the planet are tech businesses. Apple, Alphabet, Microsoft, Amazon, and Facebook are, at the time of writing, among the 6 most valuable companies in the world. The only non-tech company in the top 6 is Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. Regardless of your sector and company size, it's vital your organization embraces technology. If you don't, you risk being left behind. Many of today's most successful businesses have managed to combine a number, if not all, of these business models to catapult their companies to stellar success. Over the years, I've helped companies big and small reshape their businesses and create more successful business models. So, if you like help with your business model transformation, get in touch. Do let us know in the comments which business model you have chosen for your startup. Thanks for watching.